lot of people treat YouTube like it's their life. So, you know what I mean? Hey, you know, you like it, I love it. But like I always say, this shit is programming, y'all. What I say, y'all, on my streams, for y'all who watch me and for y'all who follow me. Programming. Programming.
Shout it fast.
Television. Programming. Facebook. Programming. Twitter. Programming. Instagram. Programming. Television. Programming. Facebook. Snapchat. Programming. Twitter. Programming. Instagram. Programming.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This your man, Chris Thorns. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're looking at my content. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Well, got a story I want to do real quick. I had a couple of people tell me about it. And this story is pretty much about some individuals that's coming from my hometown, Memphis, Tennessee. Boy, you gotta love Memphis, Tennessee, don't you? We always get put on the map for something, you know, and it's rarely anything positive, at least from what I see, you know. That's why I hardly watch the news now, because there's never nothing positive about our city. But shit, I guess you go anywhere, you know, it's the same thing wherever you go. But, you know what I mean? Just something about Memphis, you know. And I'm doing another video probably later or tomorrow about Memphis, because I was looking up some things, and I want to make sure that I got the stats right before I even just start talking about that or whatnot. But anyway, shout out Memphis, shout out to 901. You know, this your man Chris Thorns. A lot of you know me and a lot of you don't. For y'all as well, you know, like, comment, and subscribe. So what do we have here? Let me switch here. We have 4 adult entertainers who is believed to be, who have done business in Memphis and in Nashville, if I'm not mistaken. They saying that they are from Nashville and Memphis, or had done jobs or are in connection with down here in Memphis and Nashville. But then again, don't let me lie to you. Let's hear from the horse's mouth itself.
Breaking news now. Police across the Mid-South are on the lookout for a group of adult entertainers who could be connected to a homicide investigation. WMC Action News 5's Janice Broach with the reason investigators are focusing on 4 women. Janice?
Well, investigators in southeast Missouri need your help catching those 4 women suspected in a murder there. Now, people in this area might know the women because at least some of them are from Memphis. Take a good...
First of all, if it's only 4, I mean, what do you mean some of them? What do you mean some of them? Either it's 2 of them or it's all of them. What do you mean some of them? I don't know. I don't know.
Good look at these women. They are persons of interest in a murder in Mississippi County, Missouri. Investigators there say the women are adult entertainers from Memphis and Nashville working in the southeast Missouri area. Investigators were called to this home in Mississippi County, where the body of a 55-year-old man was discovered. The death is being investigated as a homicide. These women, investigators say, were the last people to see Ralph Cross at his home. The women were seen driving this white 2010 to 2012 Nissan Sentra. It has damage to the back of the car, and the car also has a Tennessee plate on the back, but the number is not.
Let me ask y'all something. Hey, you kind of notice whenever you talk about stories or in a content creator on YouTube, whatever, when they talk about stories that's involving women doing something that if they got a getaway car, the getaway car always fucked up. Hey, y'all noticed that? Now, I'm not saying they did this. This could have been there already when they was doing whatever they did or whatnot. I don't know. But goddamn, look at the back of that fucking car. And I can tell y'all now, and I'm pretty much sure a lot of dudes down here in Memphis would agree with me. I can tell you now, the women down here drive crazy as fuck. They do. They will cut you off and almost cause you to hit the fuck out of them from the back. And then you like ride past them, or if y'all meet up at the light, they'll look at you and smile. Which I don't know what the fuck is funny about that. You could have fucked up my life, but they would look at you and smile. And Lord knows, don't let them get on the highway. Them motherfuckers be putting the pedal to the metal. They really do. Now you got a lot of guys down here that do it too, but them ladies down here, I don't know what it is about them driving. They got to put their foot down, and they be flowing this shit. And every time, and then when they do it, when they trying to brake, it's almost like they braking too late because they car been going so damn fast that when they try to stop, the shit takes a minute for the car to make a full damn stop. And they be almost about to knock the fuck out of somebody because they drive so fast. Okay, so I don't know what it is with y'all ladies down here in Memphis, but I'm pretty much sure it's everywhere too. As a matter of fact, it is everywhere. I remember one time in California, I was in a car with my auntie, and she on the highway just burning rubber in that son of a bitch. And we seen in the distance that little tractor was backed up. So she put her foot on the brake, slowing down the car. But the car was going so fucking fast that it took a minute for the motherfucker to stop. And I promise you, she almost smacked the fuck out of the back of the damn car. The car stopped right on time. It stopped right on time. And she avoided a collision with that car in front of her. And I was like, I don't know what it is with y'all women that's driving, but y'all crazy as hell. Y'all is. So, like I said, and here's your sign right there. If it was them, they can't drive. You trying to get away, you can't even drive. The car fucked up. It's all fucked up.
Visible. Mississippi County investigators say a 9mm handgun may have been used in the murder. And Mississippi County investigators say they didn't find that 9mm at the crime scene. They say the women actually might have it. If you know who those women are, call the Mississippi County investigators, the sheriff's office at 573-683-2111. Live, Janice Broach, WMC Action News 5.
Woo! Crazy story, huh? Crazy, crazy story. And like I said, y'all, it's Memphis. Anything that happened to Memphis, we just get put on the map. And like I said, you very rarely hear stories about us down here that's going on down here. And it's like it makes the whole city looks bad, because whenever we cut on the news versus a positive story versus a negative story, the negative going to always outweigh the positive down here. But I guess I can't get upset about that, because if we out here stupid and doing shit like this to get put in the news, then I guess the news just doing its job. So I guess we cannot get upset. So you hear a lot of people that say that they want to get the fuck out of Memphis. They want to get the fuck out of Memphis and blah this and blah that. Where I'm gonna tell y'all just like I tell anybody else. Me personally, it's never the city. It's the motherfuckers in the city that make the city the way it is. Preach. It's the motherfuckers in your city that makes the city what it is. And with that being said, no matter where you go, you're gonna have crime everywhere. You're gonna have stupid motherfuckers everywhere. You can't just get rid of it. Now some places it might not be as bad. Now some places you might not never hear shit about. You probably hear something about in the neighborhood probably every once in a blue moon. And Memphis got some of them places too. They got some places where you would very rarely hear any crime going on in that area. And it's just the way of the world, people, so don't say that the city is the problem, because it's never the city. It's the motherfuckers in this city. All right? Some motherfuckers say that's like a neighborhood. You got a neighborhood that's been quiet the whole time, and you just got these individuals that just move in the neighborhood. All of a sudden your neighborhood get trouble, and you seeing police a lot. You can't blame the neighborhood. You blame them individuals who came in the fucking neighborhood. All right? And I guess it would be your duty to get them motherfuckers who cause some troubles back out your neighborhood, so your neighborhood can be quiet and safe again. All right? But anyway, though, let me continue with this because actually this is it's an update to this story. Let me switch right here. Connection with the road. What you mean by this? All right. Let me flip my screen again. Now, just the same story I'm just telling y'all about. How about this? They've been arrested. They've been caught and arrested. So let me read to what this article says. It says 4 Mid-South women face charges of murder in connection to the shooting death of a Wilson City, Missouri man, according to the media reports. KFVS reports that according to Sheriff Brandon Cade, all of 4 of the women are charged with first-degree murder, criminal action, and unlawful use of a weapon. At least, Jesus Christ. Hold on. At least 2 of the women are from Memphis. See? Memphis. At least 2 of the women are from Memphis. The 4 suspects being charged are Brittany Curry, who is 28, Ponisha, okay, whatever. I just say Ponisha. If I fuck that name, I just fuck it up. Ponisha Taylor, 23, Johnisha Simmons, 19, Letitia Dawson, Lautesha. That's how you spell it. Well, never mind, y'all. Never mind. But anyway, Dawson is 23 years old. Ralph Edward Cross, 55, was found inside his Wilson City home on Tuesday, police say. Police say Curry shot and killed Cross in the back. Investigators discovered that the women have been visiting Missouri after advertising escort services online. According to the police report, Cross helped the women with a flat tire. He even purchased them a new tire and invited them to his home. They stayed there until police found Cross Tuesday morning. Police believe robbery might have been the motive. Multiple witnesses told police that they had seen Cross with a large amount of money that hasn't been found. Investigators also noted that there were signs the home had been searched. The murder weapon has not been recovered. Several agencies were contacted by family and friends who saw the media coverage and contacted law enforcement. With their help, the various agencies were able to convince them to turn themselves in. The 4 women are being held in separate facilities without bond. All right. Let me give my thoughts on this. First of all, here's what a lot of us as men mess up at. Okay, we see a lot of women in distress, and some women we'll drive by and we won't help them. Some of them we'll stop and help. And here how it usually work. Now, if they see somebody with a badass body, they're gonna try to stop and help. And I'm pretty much sure that's probably what happened with this man right here. He saw these women. They had a flat tire. And he saw them ass and titties, so that's the only thing that was on the mind. Say, hey, shit, let me fuck with them, let me help in their situation. Then, you know what I'm saying, maybe I get something out the deal. I mean, now this is just assumption. I mean, I can't just say for sure, but it's just an assumption, But then again, I may be totally wrong about that because they also just said that they was advertising services on escort services online. So maybe could have met them offline, I mean, this is just some of the story. I'm pretty much sure this is not the full story. So it could be either one of the two. But as you see in this article right here, he tried to help them change a tire, in which he did. And he got their lust in his system and invited these women to his house. And had his money and probably was splurging his money. And, he got gat. So now these chicks on the run, and now they are caught because they turned themselves in, and they are held without bond. All right. I remember a long time ago, I was in a training class for my job that I do, and they got on the subject of something about men helping women out that's in distress or something like that. And this girl pretty much told a story that's similar to this one right here. She was like, she had got a flat, and everybody was just riding past her. She said she was pregnant. She was like, wow, ain't nobody going to stop and help me, and they see me in my situation or whatnot. I understood where she was coming from. I really did. But here's the thing. I be trying to tell everybody, even when I do my streams and whatnot, nobody's obligated to do shit for you. They're not. So if somebody see you on the side of the road, they don't got to stop and help you. They don't. Because you got to think about this. Just where you probably got shit to do, they got shit to do too. Maybe they late for work. Maybe they late getting home. Maybe somebody will give birth to their child. They rushing to get to the hospital. I mean, it could be anything. So, they can't stop and help you. But then, like I said, to top that all off, they don't have to stop and help you because that's not their job to help you, regardless of whether you're pregnant or not. Now, you do find somebody to stop and help you, then hey, kudos to you. Round of applause to the gentleman who does that. But don't sit up here and talk like just because you in distress that people are supposed to stop and help you. And then considering all this crazy shit that's going on now, you know what I'm saying? You don't know who to help, who not to help. Even with these motherfuckers who out here panhandling. You don't know what's going to happen. You try to help these motherfuckers out. You tell them motherfucker come to the window because you got some chain, they'll put a pistol on your motherfucking face. I mean, you just don't know because shit has just gotten this crazy in society today. All right? So, hey, this man put himself in a situation, he was trying to do a good deed and probably trying to get some good deeds in return. But unfortunately, it didn't happen that way. These women was out for something more, so, yeah. And just sad that they got to be from Memphis. Well, they say at least 2 of them from Memphis. But you look at them, all of them look like all of them from Memphis or some part of Memphis, so it is what it is. But rest in peace to the gentleman who lost his life, and hopefully these girls get just their desserts. I don't think this deed should go unpunished. And just like a man, if y'all can get a man for doing shit like this, you can get a woman for doing shit like this, and she should get just as much time as you give a man in a situation like this. But in then, y'all, that's my thoughts on this story. Come on here and share y'all's. And again, hey, good old Memphis, Tennessee. What could I say? You gotta love Memphis. But other than that, though, y'all take care of yourself and each other, and like, comment, and subscribe. It's your man, Chris Thorns. I'm out.